Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to another edition on For God and Country. My name is Sammy Dowen and this is Tech Focus 24. Now, today I'm back on the issue of the South African High Commission in Ghana and the visa applications that have been with them for months on end and how they have been treating Ghanaians now and what they have done now. Now you know that whenever we speak on this platform, from our own corner, we always get result. They have been doing this to Ghanaians for so many months now. But once we raise the issue and we make it go viral, now they've come out with their first letter and their first press release. And the press release that they have come out with, for me, is the most jointest, and it exposes them more than they would have thought that they were trying to solve a problem. I don't really know what this press release solves. I'm going to read it out to you, and then we are going to analyze it for what it is worth. But I'm telling you right from the beginning, because here you know we share our opinion on issues. I'm telling you that this is very joint press release, and it exposes the fraud that we pointed out. They may have not set out to defraud us, but inadvertently, eventually, what they have done to us is they have defrauded Ghanaians. And this press release even confirms what I'm saying. Now, listen to the press release. I'm going to read it to you. It was released just yesterday. I'm going to say South African High Commission. And like I'll put it on the screen. You can see it on the screen. South African High Commission, Ghana. Media statement released to all media houses. Okay, so of course, you know that now they want to be in the media. The people that when you call them, they don't want to talk. Now they want to be in the media. Okay, so here, the High Commission of the Republic of South Africa wishes to inform that Ghana has been added by the government of the Republic of South Africa on the e-visa list, which means that the Ghanaian nationals can apply online for visas to South Africa without visiting the High Commission. So you don't have to go to the High Commission, and what it probably also means that you don't even have to go to VFS anymore. We'll come and talk about VFS very soon. The information is available on the portal for the Department of Home Affairs of the Republic of South Africa. The Ghanaians are urged, I don't know why they are not saying Ghana, but they keep saying the Ghanaians. The Ghanaians are urged to visit the following website, www.dha.gov.za, to obtain their information. It should be noted that the normal requirements such as passport details, letter of invitation, proof of accommodation, and a bank statement will be verified on arrival at the entry point. In other words, when you get to South Africa, they are now going to verify your bank statement, your proof of accommodation, and then the letter of invitation. They're really very funny. So it means if they issue the visa here, it's not final. That's what they are trying to tell you. And that is because of the information I gave you earlier on. I'll come and recap it very soon. Now, passports that have been more than 3 months at the High Commission could be collected at VFS Global offices issued by the High Commission of South Africa, 28 September 2023, with a stamp on it. So this is the letter they've issued. So let me just pick it from various aspects, and then I'll come and then give my own comments. So they're telling you that now if you're going to South Africa, you need to go online. They have given the web address and then apply. When you apply and everything, whatever you put there, if they give you visa from here, it is not final. When you get to South Africa, they are going to check at the entry point in South Africa. They are going to check your letter of invitation. They are going to check your accommodation, proof of accommodation. They are going to check what do you call it? Even your bank statement and everything there when you get to South Africa. Why? Because of what I told you earlier, that they've done investigations and they have realized that the embassies across the world are issuing visas to people who don't qualify for it. And they're actually helping people to get all kinds of permits and all kinds of visas that they don't qualify for. And then when you get to South Africa, then, and they collect money here, they put it in their pockets. And then when you get there, then you go and change your status there. So now they are planning that when you apply, once you go online, your application, your details are now available to them there at the Home Affairs office in South Africa. And then when you come, they are going to check your bank statements and everything and confirm that all those things are correct or not. That's what they have decided to do to Ghanaians. Not because we did anything wrong, but because their own people were defrauding their system. That's one. That is one. Number two, the question is, when did they decide on this? Did they decide on this only when we came out and exposed them for keeping the passports of Ghanaians for months on end? This decision must have been taken all the way from the time when last year, when they decided that their own people were defrauding the system, and so now they need to find a way so that the Home Office in South Africa will have an eye on people's visa applications. They decided these things already. It means that whilst they are preparing to put Ghana into this system of online visa applications, they should have told Ghanaians, do not put in visa applications anymore. Do you understand? They should have said that, wait, we are changing the system, so don't put your visa applications. Once we finish changing the system, then we can allow you. But when in December, the South African Commissioner in Ghana came to tell us that the people can apply for visas. And now when the people apply for the visa, you are keeping their passports for months whilst you are doing these changes that we are talking about. So once you are doing these changes, you have kept their passports. What is the justification for that? So clearly, this is a confirmation that the period for which they kept our visa, it was deliberate. They were doing their own internal things, so there's nothing like a technical challenge. It wasn't a challenge. It was because of their own fraud that they were trying to fix it, and they were punishing Ghanaians for it. They are keeping your passports until they finish this process. So why? Why did if you knew that you were changing the process, why don't you just leave it? Why don't you just tell Ghanaians, do not put in applications? And VFS, this is why I come to VFS. VFS, you knew. It's not as if they didn't know. They knew that South African High Commissions are not giving visas. But because they want money to put in their pocket, they were also taking our applications just so that they can be getting your money into their pocket, knowing very well that when you get your application to the South African High Commission, your passport is going to be there for months on end. They know it. VFS cannot tell us that they didn't know. Because if you are interested in customer satisfaction as a company, as VFS, and you have seen, say, it has become a trend where people put in application for South African visa and they are not getting, you as a company that has got integrity, you should have told your client, the South African High Commission, that we are no more going to, because we don't want to put our name into this matter. We are no more going to take visa applications on your behalf until you fix until you do your homework, until you fix your whatever things. And then when we are sure that when people come and put the applications here, when they bring it to you, you can give them visas or you can process it and then give them a decision early. Then we can start taking. But because they have been getting money into their pockets and they want money to chop for free, they have lost their integrity. That VFS people, they have lost their integrity. So all of them are part of this fraud. They are all part of this fraud. Do you understand? South African High Commission is aware that they are doing changes because of which they are not going to be issuing visas to people. VFS knew that from the trend and from the complaints of people, they knew that when they put people's application they send people's application to South African High Commission, the visas are not coming. So they should have had integrity and stopped so that they will also stop getting their fees. But because of the money they were getting, and South African High Commission too, because of the money they will get and keep, they kept taking people's applications. Now they are saying people should go to VFS and go and collect their passports. Fine. That's what they can say. They cannot tell you to go and collect your visa. So when you go there, we will know whether there's a visa in it or there's no visa. We will know. So when people go, so we are waiting. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm waiting to get feedback from the people who will go and collect their passport to see whether they have been given visas or not. If they have not been given visas, we say that it is a widespread thing that they have refused people's visas, then we will have another matter to discuss with the South African High Commission. Then we will know that this fraud is even bigger than what we thought it was. Because already, at this stage, people need to be compensated. And this is where I want the Ghana Foreign Ministry to stand up. The Foreign Ministry must stand up. You can't take people's visas, passports from February. Even the South African High Commission's own people, when I call them, you can't take people's February. Once you are fixing your system, when your own High Commissioner says people can start putting in applications. Then when they take advantage of her promise, then you keep their things of it, but whilst you are fixing your thing because of your own fraud, then then now you say they should come for their passport. If people go for their passport and they don't have visas in it, we'll have another thing to discuss with them. And I want the our foreign minister and his people and their people to stand up. Madam Shelley Ayokobotri, stand up to this matter, because they cannot do this to our people. They cannot. This letter confirms that they set out to defend. They knew that what they were doing was wrong, but because they thought people are desperate for visas, so they don't care. And when you reach them and talking to them, they don't even give you any good answers. It is clear. It is clear that this whole thing is deliberate. It's not as if something went wrong. It's not as if there's some technical problem. No, they were fixing their thing because the Home Office was finding a way to solve that fraud that the South African High Commission and their officers were exacting on their country. And so they should have stopped the visa applications until they are sure what they want to do. But you've taken people's money, you make people come and now withdraw their applications, and they've lost their money. Everybody, I said that everyone who has gone to withdraw their application, the Minister of Foreign Affairs must make sure that they get a refund, because it's not their fault. It is not their fault. It's not their fault that the thing was delayed and they were frustrated. They need their passport to go and get visas elsewhere to do their other trips. Do you understand? So please, this is what we are saying now, and so we'll be monitoring to see what happens. But I said until then, there must be refunds already. There are cases for refunds already. There are cases for refunds already, and we are looking forward to it. I have also been told that when you go to the Netherlands embassy, they've also taken people's visa applications for over a month now. People have gone for interview for over a month now. They've still not received their any decision as to whether they are going to get a visa or not. Over a month, and people need their passport to go and apply for other things. I mean, what is this? Is that what Ghana High Commissions and Ghana embassies do to other people in those other countries? It's so sad. Anyway, so like I said, this is just the second part. We'll come back again. But as for this letter, I think it exposes them more than it helps them. That's what I'm saying. I'll come back again with another edition. God bless you.